Dude, I was supposed to start my stream immediately. At the moment I set everything up, I was supposed to start. But my brain decided it would be a good idea to watch a video for 6 minutes straight and then completely forgot. 9 minutes late. Yeah, I know. I know. I was supposed to start immediately, but my fucking ADHD brain just immediately sent me to a video, and then I got stuck there for 7 minutes. It is. It was only I tab out and I saw your comment. I was like, oh crap! I was supposed to be somewhere. Good lord, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. It happens all the time, but this one's inexcusable. I can already see that I can already see that this brain thing is kicking in. Well, anyways, let me set everything up. I haven't been streaming for a while with this game. Voice chat volume.
Welcome to the.
How am I doing?
Thank you for
I just woke up. I just woke up an hour and a half ago.
Welcome to the.
I was like I got insomnia. It was okay. It was all right. At the end of the day, it was pretty alright. But I think I'm gonna have to go OT tonight. Holy. A little bit tired, but that's okay. Alright, what's the plan for the day? I think I'll do a little bit of exploring, like just a mini
For
amount.
more snow, damsel.
I'm gonna do a little bit of I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring here. Where am I? Rankova Zoria. Okay. Let's see what we have here.
Let's.
I didn't really start anything because I didn't really continue because I want the interactive map to be filled with people talking about talking about POIs. So let me pre-collect all of these and get myself some primos for her weapon. Odette's. Darn, you can pronounce the name? I actually study some of the language before I pronounce the name. After all, I do read a lot. I read a lot. Like, even in Fontaine, even for Fontaine name, I actually try to get the pronunciation right, even though they're not really the same with the original language, because they actually added a little bit of like letters and stuff, but the pronunciation is pretty much the same. So like you take this word, you take this word for example in Fontaine, which is if it's in English, if it's in English like regular English, they would say Mason gardenage, Mason, but it's actually pronounced maison gardenage. Or when there's word like FAUX, it's actually in English, like in regular English, you call it fox, but in French, it's actually four. Or Legris, legris, if it's in English, but it's actually pronounced legris. Legris. It's similar to Odette's faction too. Like she's part of the Fatui, but the group she's in is actually the Koro. Like people will say the Korolevsky, but it's actually pronounced Korolievsky. Korolievsky troop. Even her full name is Odette Spesiva or Odette Spesiva. Anastasia Fyodorovna. You have to roll the R. I think the Tsaritsa's name is actually pretty straightforward. Anastasia Fyodorovna Sneznaya. Or Anastasia Fyodorovna Sneznaya. It's pretty much the same. It's very straightforward. Anastasia Fyodorovna Sneznaya. Korolievsky. The last one. Yes, the Ocactrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. I actually can't roll the R like to the back. It's actually really hard. You know, like if to do it naturally, it's hard. You have to do it on command, so I have to do it. I have to do it a few times. It's not aura. It's oga. But you need to somehow roll it. Oga. Oratrice. There we go. Oratrice. Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. It's really hard. That one I struggle a lot because you need to roll. Degree. Russian names are a lot easier to actually pronounce in comparison. Because they don't really, they only roll for the tongue. They only roll for the tongue, and I just so happen to be able to roll my tongue really well. Korolievsky. But some name is actually really hard to pronounce. Like holy shit! Like it's Sretomorosk. Yeah, so we have to. Occatrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. Saying it. You probably didn't expect there would be. Is this missing? Can you review my Sandorian Traveler? Can you send me your thingy? Wait, is it even okay? Yes. Let me check. 893. Holy shit! You are in the young'uns. 7, 5, 6, 8, 7. Yeah, there we go. Oh, standard. That's pretty standard. Oh wow, okay, that's a disaster. Oh my god, that is a disaster. Ooh, this is you're already all set. Yeah, this one's all set. This one's really good. This is beautiful. 27 crit damage and plus the EM and crit rate. That is actually really beautiful. This one I think you can reroll. This is already fine as it is as well. Yeah, this as well. Crit rate, attack, and crit damage. So the only thing you need to work, maybe this one. If you can get crit rate and EM, but on a crit damage stat, you're all set. You're all set. You can actually hit 70% or 60%. This is already good enough. Like if your crit damage reaches 200, that's a bonus. Because my Furina, because my Sandrone is on 66 to 239, but that's only because of the weapon. The weapon actually carried. Otherwise, it would have been around like 200 or 190. So it would be the same as you. The only slight difference is that my attack is around 3k. Even though her talent here only needs around like 2k. So you're totally fine. You have like 2.5k attack, so this is already fine. But if you can get it to 3k, that's actually a really nice bonus as well. Like just a 500 difference. When she when she does this attack,
Take a break.
how much damage does she does? If I got Traveler? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Well, okay.
Oh,
Do you remember how much damage she attacks when you try to trigger the Stellar Superconduct? How much does it look like? 60 to 70k per hit, I think. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty decent, actually. That is actually pretty decent. And I mean, that means when you're old, it should be around 200k or 190k. You did crown her? Oh shit, I have not. I have not crowned her enough, actually. You're a traveler. Ah, you've already done it. Oh, okay, I see. I see. You've already done it. Oh, that's beautiful. 72 to 168. That means double cryo would actually give around extra crit rate. But this one plays around stellar superconduct, right? Or elemental base. So crit rate already 30%. That means you should be aiming for crit damage. There we go. Crit damage to crit rate 13.6. That's actually really beautiful. Ooh, 28.8. That's really beautiful. I don't know about the feather. Maybe the feather can actually target Covid's crit damage. You can re-roll it later. Eh. Oh, that's why. oh, that's why. You might need to get this one up. It's naked. It is not showing right now, but with the weapon pass, if I get with the weapon pass, you get 230. Ooh, like here for Tabibito? That's high. It's this one, yeah. Crit damage increased by 6% for every element. That's already really standard. But I haven't read what it does. Yeah, I haven't read what the skill does, so I'm gonna need to look into it later. Yeah, passive of the new weapon. Alright, I see. This one. If it reaches 230 and then you aim for crit damage, you can actually target around 300 with 50% crit. Yeah, with 50% crit rate and then you can reach around 300, that is actually so damn good. The weapon is really cracked. Yeah, it is broken. Holy. I saw the stats. What the heck, dude? Okay, let's give it a check. I need to see what it does. They made cryo really strong, huh? Okay. Ice crystal damage, skill damage, so this one is just... This one triggers something. That's it. When open is hit with an ice crystal, gains 1 stack of frost glow. And what does frost glow do? Ah, I see. Alright. Stellar conduct. Hmm. Stellar swirl. Hmm. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. So she's basically what happens if you don't have Sandrone. She's basically what happens if there's no Sandrone. This is important. Yeah, look at that. Right over there. Right over there. It is this is basically another Sandrone. The traveler's EM is increased by 8% of their attack. Up to 160 EM can be gained in this way. So she still plays around EM. If we get crit rate, crit damage plus some EM, that is actually a really big bonus. But that means hear me out actually. That means the attack needs to reach around 2000 to be able to max out the amount of EM bonus. So if you could possibly get it up to 2k or maybe 2.5, it's already crazy. But I think I just saw your number. I think it's around 2k already. That is insane. The weapon gives 26% attack. Yep, alright, sounds about right. That does it. Holy. Aha. And I think there's a mechanic that I don't know of. It's not high enough. I was not expecting a good traveler in Big 2026. Color me impressed by Hoyo. Oh, Hoyo definitely did a good job there. And of course, people still have something to complain. They always have something to complain. It's ridiculous.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you?
It's so
It's
tiring.
all yours.
It's so tiring to listen to them. Listen to the ramblings of the community. This is a dedicated station notice board for posting announcements and the other relevant information. Feel free to leave a message if you have any questions. Additionally, please observe the rules and refrain from posting advertisement. The extreme weather has passed and the trains are restarting operations in good order. Please stay tuned for more station announcement, dear passenger. If you have any other question, please contact our station staff. Rankova Zoria is super efficient, huh? Cross Fairy Flowers from our fair train staff. Praise be to the Transport Bureau. Praise to be Sretomorsk. Praise be to Sneznaya. Every day we have train staff writing notes under this announcement, but when we ask to pull refunds for suspended service, we're told that the station lacks the manpower to process them for the time being. Can someone give me an explanation? Continue reading. Our restaurant will resume service soon. We look forward to welcoming you. Customers new and old. I return, oh my flaming hot rhyme current special blend 88-year vintage. How I have missed thee. If you're out here for a good drink, why don't you beetle on down to the harbor? We've got Fey brews of excellent quality, a flaming hot legacy of 100 years, that's 20 more than 88, you know. Citizen G.N. Schmidt. Oh, okay, how do you... Shmirev. Shmirev. I think it's Shmirev. Is suspected of illegally selling liquor. This case is presently under investigation. Yes, rumors that this bulletin board is being monitored are false. Please do not be unduly concerned. There's more? Please do not approach heat sources. Tempting though it may be to warm yourself, you will be held solely responsible for any injury caused. Aren't heat sources meant to warm us up? What are they here for otherwise? Allow me to explain. What this notice means is, please do not attempt to pick up the crystal from this place, and if you burn yourself, it's on your head. Ask me how I know. Still worry about train delays and shutdowns? Ensure your travel. Please get in touch with our station staff for further details. What is this nonsense? Didn't they say you couldn't do ads here? This seems to be What did I just pick up? This seems to be insurance offered by the Transport Bureau itself. We sincerely apologize for any misunderstanding caused, dear passenger. We wish to clarify that this notice was meant to inform passengers about station services. It is not an advertisement. There's more? In response to the call for energy conservation and to overcome these challenging times together, the Transport Bureau resolves to implement reforms to cut costs and improve efficiency in Zarankova Zoria. Effective today, the station will only retain necessary personnel at key location. Huh, what did I say? The more work you do, the more work you get. If you have any opinions, Byorskaya, please express them through the formal channels. Please do not leave notes here that might affect the station's image. There's more. I want to create a message board where we can make wishes to the Tsaritsa. Your Majesty, the Tsaritsa, please help our family, a restaurant prosper. My sincere gratitude. Oh, honored Tsaritsa, please bless me and help me pass the Fatui entrance exam. I shall devote my entire life to Sneshnaya, to a tomorrow that belongs to us all. Your Majesty, the Tsaritsa, Mom says that only good kids get to eat sweet candy. Please bless me so I can eat candy, smudge marks, so I can be a good kid. There's more? How much? How much did they... I'm also supposed to sign by Vodyanitsa here. If you have any leads on where I might find it, please leave a message. I'm willing to offer enough crystal to cover the surface area of said poster to the one who finds it. That's it, I'm quitting my job to look for this signed poster. Talk about an unfair world. We've been living precariously ever since Project Stuja started, but some people can hand out crystal as bounty for their idol-chasing hobbies. Ah, and that's how I know you're a small-town fellow. Life is precious, but art is even more so. Spiritual pursuits are priceless, not that you understand. Stop arguing. Project Suja is over. Crystal prices are going down, and still this person hasn't found his poster. It's my first time in Sretomorosk, and I'm looking for a travel companion. I'm humorous, open-hearted, and generous, and I also have a residence here in Snezhnograd. If you're interested, please leave a message here. A day has gone by already. Why hasn't anyone left me a message? I'm an open-hearted person. I spent well and I have a residence in Snezhnograd. Prospective travel companions with similar interests, please reply with haste. It's been 3 days. Why hasn't anyone replied? Has some staff member removed my message? I repeat, I have a residence in Snezhnograd and am looking for travel companions. Please send me a reply soon. What is this? The extreme weather has passed and the trains are restarting. Oh, it's over. Oh my god, it's actually over. Holy crap, it's over. Holy crap. What in the world? There's so many text. As a former introvert, I read through my mind. Have you watched some TI games? I did. I watched the Falcon vs. Paravision. Holy. That one was fun. That one was hyper shit. Oh my god.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you?
I didn't even...
It's all yours.
I didn't even care if any one of them win. I only watched the Falcons and XG games, but unfortunately I just saw what happened to XG. So we're not gonna talk about it. It's sad. It's been stuck up there for so long. Ah, I see. It looks like it's too scared to jump down because it's so high up. If only there was something we could put on the box to help it feel safe enough to jump down. You're not even gonna question that I have the ability to summon shit?
Huh? All that work for this?
It's not even gonna question. Enter. Oh, I'm so sorry. With respect to your deaths, I'll be eating you. That was it's really that impressive. And it's true. Oh my god, the bear is hostile.
Illusion shattered.
Wheel of life.
Okay, how do you attack? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the music, the music. Wow, 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 the music insane. Okay, 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 I need to continue. People summon weapons out of nowhere. Oh, it's not harvestable. Oops. And I looked at Twitter, and then there's a lot of people like experiencing Genshin so freaking fast already, and I'm already FOMO immediately. I need to be fucking careful, man, because I don't want to get spoiled. Use the Eye of... Oh. What? Why is it not available in my quick slot? Wait. What? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh my god. I met a guy who completed the story. The problem was the story came out on 12th. Freaking animals. I finished only the sword part, then I stopped. Freaking animals, I swear. Relax. The content isn't gonna run away, man. They're here to stay. If you have any... I think that's the problem. They don't have anything to do. Oh, we're moving. Oh, we get to experience the travel.
They really had to build the railroad over a canyon, huh?
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place.
Snegovic.
You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlolidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice.
Svietlolidovka. These are pronounced SV with a Y.
Look,
Siev.
Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
I think Siev. Siev kind of makes sense, but that's an IE pronunciation, not a SV. Svietlolidovka. I'm here. Oh, wow. This actually reminds me of traveling in China.
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency. But yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarny.
Even if I wanted to help, there's nothing I
Your courage, precious treasure area. Jesus, where am I? Dude, I need to mark it in the map. Okay, I'm gonna rain bolt this. From here, I stop at here. Just this one. Okay, got it.
Look! Look! They have really funny-looking heads! And those ones are about the same height as Paimon! But it looks like they can't fly!
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
Oh no.
No wonder! We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
There's furries. And midgets. Whoa, I just saw, I missed it, I missed it, oh, what the fuck, no. What is a fae? Just think of it as a fairy. Fairy kind.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
But I guess in Genshin context, it's a little bit different from the fairy we think of. I think this is Odette's flower. Damn! They're huge. The Bogatov. Apraxina. Wow. 20 on the go. How many posts do I have? It's already run out. Literal 0, I think.
Wow! Snezhnegrad is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy.
You're so broken.
I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time.
You're so broke.
This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Yep, no way! Not a chance Paimon staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us?
I have a grand total of one more
Still
than
have
you.
some savings left.
Oh no. All of us are completely broke, huh?
Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnegrad Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops.
Oh.
Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way.
Oh.
Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring,
Jesus.
we use alchemy quite a lot.
I saw the
Do
teepee.
you know
What
where
the
we can
heck?
find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy at Snezhnegrad, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
Oh, we'll just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Podvorier restaurant is right this way.
Podvorier. That is the shortest route towards Catherine. That is so short. Oh, that is what? What is this?
Oh, no. Missed it again.
Wow, that's nice. Is it really the shortest? I usually just go to Mondstadt. Yeah. I actually think this is the shortest one. Like they always every patch they always shorten the distance between you and Catherine. Yeah, like from here, it's up here, so you need to run. So you need to jump down and then run towards the Adventurers Guild. And then Liyue is pretty much the same. And this is your TP spot, and you run all the way and going upstairs towards the Adventurers Guild. And over here, again, you also run into the Adventurers Guild. Sumeru is not that distance. You just go up the ramp and then you actually reach it. Where else? Fontaine is pretty much the short. TP? Walk. It's pretty much the shortest one, by far. Like before Snezhnaya. I think Nadlin got nerfed a little bit with the distance. Yeah, it's slightly longer. And you compare it to Notcry. Notcry is also decently short. Like it's actually just next to it. But now here, holy, you TP and you reached. It's just a few steps.
You all missed the good times.
Well, what's next? Is the next region gonna be like just next to, you know? Is just gonna stay next to Catherine or something? Wow. Isn't this the last nation? Then it's GG. Then it's GG. Wait. Did I see that right? Oh, it's Linnea's sister. What? What? I can't believe it.
This place is as noisy as ever.
What? It's Linnea's sister. What the hell? I can't believe I actually run into her. Hello. Hi, it's you, just running errands for our parents. They want me to escort their precious human daughter back to the countryside for her regular treatments, that's all. We haven't set out yet, so I figured I'd stop by the oh my god. Zapolyarnin to pick up a few things. Linnea rarely gets the chance to come to Snezhnograd. It's only right that I bring back a few souvenirs for her and her Jack Frost. Anyway, the capital is far too loud for my liking. It's impossible to find any peace here. She's right to stay away. Are you not gonna question that I'm here? At least? Ah, whatever. It's good to see you again, Seleno. It's good to see you.
This place is as noisy as ever.
I'll be taking my leave now. Alright, thanks for coming by, man. I'm gonna enjoy my time here. Thank you. You too, man. You too. Have a nice day. How do I get there?
Yeah.
This place.
Aren't you cold?
Let me try voice over this dude. Ellie Eve. Would you like to order something? Please come this way. You look sleepy? Just a bit. But we Volkodlak do get like that sometimes. Volkodlak, I think that's actually the pronunciation. Volkodlak. But the rest assured it won't affect my work. Is it the same? That won't solve this problem, dear customer. Shifts in the weather cause different responses in different Volkotlag. Not like how it goes with you humans. For me, I get sleepier than usual. Good to know. I learned something new.
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot. Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor. You're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next. Obviously, the million more question is, what is this Aritza planning? Everything else leads back to that. Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy. But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Alosha said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful. To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word on the street type of info. Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But, right. And when we left Nocry, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on. So, it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Tsaritsa's grand plan. Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Glupov place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'll be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia. But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino. Let alone Sandrone. She basically told us to stay in her lane already. Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nocry. Apparently, he came to help out.
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Alosha! Come in!
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather. I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're, Faye, I presume?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Faye as the ones we saw at the train station. Is that gonna be an issue?
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time. Safe to say, I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human, right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we? That's just because Paimon knows how to eat.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold. I can give you some medicine to tide you over, but as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye on your temperature, though. If you find yourself with a persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
Alright then. Guess we've got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me. Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is the least I could do. See you around.
All right. Time to find Child and see what he can tell me. I'd better not disturb her while she's asleep. With any luck, I'll be back before she knows I was gone.
You know what? I think I should try.
What's the matter?
The order's ready, and there's one here, and it needs serving. Table one. What the fuck? I'm gonna go and buy some new.
Coming up.
No. Oh,
All right. How about a fire water?
why there?
Drinks.
Firewater. It's vodka. I just realized. Welcome. Welcome to Podvorye. Is that how you pronounce it? How to pronounce? Oh, it's not pod. It's pod. It's Padvor. Padvorye? Oh, with a quick yeah. Oh, okay. So there's no. I see. I see. Got it. So it's pod. Unstress sound. Pod. That's pod. The main stress of the word pronounce war or bore. Padbor. Padvorye. Padvorye. Welcome to Padvorye restaurant. Oh, that is hard. Padvorye restaurant. Padvorya. If you like anything, don't hesitate to speak to me. Horse. Ah, that's what it does. Padvorya. Obs Yannikov.
Take a break. Come on, keep up. Take a break.
Miroslava.
on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Citadel of Fools.
Take a break.
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued. Might I ask who you're hoping to visit? Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up and land a meeting with the Harbinger. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure. Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point waiting any longer. Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods. Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us, Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's her first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that she doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew, that was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon? Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need. All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems. Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself. Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a Harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course.
What do you mean, my treat?
Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
The sassiness on this lady. But I do play her, so I can't complain. In that part of the Arkham quest, Nessaya looks so much like Fontaine. Is that so? I did hear about the... saw the freaking like court stuff and also the opera stuff.
Come on, keep up.
But I'm guessing, but I'm guessing they had to like play around the idea. Like it's not wrong to reuse it. I don't know how else they can approach it.
Take a break.
Well, rerun Fontaine. I don't mind. Don't mind rerunning
How
Fontaine.
tiresome. Pick up the pace. take a break.
They fought, didn't they? Oh my god. No, no, this guy is just drunk. Oh, fire water. One more glass. No, no, just one more. Oh, Paimon's here. What the fuck? Look at the drunk passed down on the ground over there. How is anyone supposed to get anywhere when he's blocking the way like that? You gotta wake him up. Maybe a dose of elemental energy would do it. Something more to his face? You passed out. I would have caught a terrible cold if you left me lying out here any longer. You have fur. Thank you. That's just a random encounter. There is nothing else. Hello, Ness. You were here a while ago. Nah, you look suspicious. You look like you're part of the
How
quest.
exquisite. Now this can truly be called. Oh, naturally.
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste.
You know what's wrong with the chat? It auto-translate things, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about.
Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right? Wanna take a guess?
Has he been picking fights again?
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know. That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vecha by now.
Vecha.
Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vecha these days. Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he? It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan. In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia.
Oh.
I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded.
Lots of interesting games in TI. Yeah, it's been pretty fun to look at. It has been pretty fun. But I see my XG, I see my Falcon, and then that's about it. I think that's all I'm gonna be enjoying. Ooh, but I found the Gamer Legion is actually really strong. What the heck? When they beat XG. That's really strong.
That was his reaction too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade.
Okay, you know what? I'm not complaining. It is a pretty weird way to transition scenes using her back, but I'm not complaining. It's okay. It's actually pretty good. I'm okay. I've been blessed. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go and check something real quick. BRB. Gotta go check my chicken. Oh my god. Oh, what a nice day to actually come back unannounced without any info at all as to where did I disappear all this freaking time, and I'm just there cooking instant noodle instead of checking my chicken. What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? Oh my god, I ended up doing something else. Anyways, I returned. I enjoyed.
By the rest of us, I mean my Tea Party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime. Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui. Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and Regrator Pantalone. Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them. So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right? Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. And all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry.
What in the world am I looking at? There's something I don't know about this. I think the community might be able to give it some info. But why are there rows of grandma walking in the line?
His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time. What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in the Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting, but since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vecha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
Yeah. Crash on the PS5 game says, hey, hello.
Huh? Jealous? As if. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Not Cry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart? Fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlo-Lidovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need. Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that? Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help.
How she relies on me?
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Podvorye restaurant. Find her room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
Holy crap, that is so far away. That is so far away. So, how do I get there? Well, I'm here. I think I'm supposed to summon a train here. Also, yo, read that, yo. Excellent Mora nearby. Oh, what? Oh my god! What the hell are you? That purple diamond-like space. Yeah, it does look like a moth. Yeah, it does. It really does look like a Mirror of Chaos. Oh my god.
Huh?
Chasm. Oh my god. Chasm. Oh my god. Chasm.
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction. Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
have to be getting close.
Don't go any further. It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnegrad. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
She's just casually tanking all of those freaking cold. No conversation whatsoever.
Careful. Something's moving. This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent. Padada.
That is. She has her own unique charge attack. One, two, three, four. Bruh. Wait, why do I even need to wait for the idol? I have her. Wait, I have her. I don't need to wait. We can look at it later.
Stay back!
Waltz of the snowflakes.
Ah, I see. Yeah, basically a Glaya. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, for sure. Or, was it what the hell? What the hell was the name again? Holy shit! I actually forgot. It's Frolova. It feels like Frolova too.
Let's begin.
That's beautiful. Wait a minute, I'm regretting. Okay, we're supposed to go here. Hello, big hug.
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Hi.
Bellowing thunder! Ha!
I'm supposed to
Take this! Shadow me.
What the fuck happened? What the hell happened?
Oh, thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. She and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
My character is very beautiful. Oh, thank you. Nah. Oh, thank you. That's actually another mod. There's actually another model that is a lot more beautiful. But I'm using this for now. I wanna lean back.
Thank you. Come on, let's go.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat. Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon.
Oh
It may be
my
small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave. Wait, this place... There's... something unusual about it. What is that? I don't know. It's back? Guess it has family. This way. Run! Thanks. Let's get out of here.
There's a tear in my eye. She's so beautiful. Oh my god. I'm talking about the sword, by the way, not Odette. That's so beautiful. Oh, by the way, if you're asking who is my favorite Genshin character, well, as you can see, it's right in front of you. That's her right there. Nicole. Sorry, it's Sandrone. It's Sandrone. Sandrone is my favorite. A permanent favorite, by the way. A permanent favorite. So it's this one, right? The Exafane sword. The Tabibito sword. Sandrone is very pretty. She is. She's perfect in every way possible.
How tiresome.
Wait, do I just go on manually? Also, the music has the same motif as the Hungarian dance. I just realized. What? I can't go up. All right. I don't want to TP. There's gotta be a manual way, right? All right. This one. Instead of Raiden, put Alyosha? Oh, is it because of the... It's because he also has stellar contact bonus.
Huh?
What the hell? Pavlina, Grand Duchess of the Snegurotska, is inviting whoever holds this event and those who wish to attend the House of Hesperides. Was once home to the sovereign who ruled over Snegovik. As for Pavlina, the princess of the Snegurochka. Paimon, you're not supposed to be there. Huh? I just passed by a freaking storage? And I was used to trade with players? A storage device. Oh, wait. Oh, is that one? Also, I'm fucking stuck here. I don't want a TP. I want to see if there's any way to actually go up. I really like Durin. He is so cute. True. Yes, he is. Bro just sent a supply of wood. You know what? To whom it may concern. To whom it may concern. Enjoy Adeptus. I think I'm just gonna TP. So I was supposed to
accounted
TP.
for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away.
I have to go now. I wish you happiness and health. Thank you for coming by. Big hugs.
You really held your own today. I still don't know your name. Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember the name. All right then. See you around. Hello, Lady Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korailievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa. On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady. She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward. That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still, it just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords.
Rita will be Cryo Bow and Danica will be Electro Claymore. Okay, okay. And Electro Claymore, that checks out. Cryo Bow though. She's gonna be one heck of a DPS, isn't she? Up. It is up. Your home. Man, I wanna explore so bad, but let's just go through this. And I wanna... a Cryo Bow, it'll be a Uh-oh.
Huh. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real big shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo Laidovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
I guess I'll just accept it. It's not pronounced Sven or Svet or...
Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo Laidovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
No, wait, it's a V as in VY. Viet. Viet Laidovka. Oh, that makes so much sense.
It went fine.
Viet.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse her? What does she mean? Refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does she dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where she's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either. The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long-term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuja seems to be creating all sorts of issues for everyone.
Okay, so... There's no clue as to how Project Stuja works, right? For this patch? There's not that much of a clue. So this Project Stuja is just freaking Bellabog, right? If they're thinking long term, it's either a God Slayer project. Second half of the story quest, or it's a project that was meant to melt ice, but that's less likely. I don't really believe that was the case, but I feel like it's still a God Slayer project. But it's weird because it uses Kresnik Crystal, which is a heat source. This first part is 4 hours long. I think I finished the first 2. Maybe it'll take another 3 hours if this, in my case. Second part is 5 hours. Oh shit, okay. Oh wow. Okay. So I'm already approaching. Yeah, I just touched the surface. Okay, so I'm already approaching. Approaching the first one. Okay. Oh, that the universal buff for Snezhnaya? Should be. It should be.
But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know. But I promise it's not as black and white as it seems. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vetcha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella. I respect Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. And my family, who all live here. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vetcha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to decide on the lesser of two evils, which obviously isn't a great look. But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are. We're just doing our best to make it work.
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Laidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something like this? Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vetcha who must feel trapped and forced to vote against their conscience. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background? How is it that you can converse so openly with two harbingers?
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned her name so far, and no details of her experiences. Is something wrong?
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just... All right. I guess there's no getting around it. This is the world-renowned traveler, who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh.
This is awkward.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine.
Surely, right? Surely. You had the urge awaken inside you that you found out who Rosaline's killer is. It's technically me. But it was Ryder who took the coup de grace.
Sorry, I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
She hates me.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. But they didn't actually get along. Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now.
Holy shit. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy that Rosaline's death is like in Inazuma was like years and years and years ago, but every now and then, whenever it's mentioned, her presence is actually strong enough to trigger some kind of reaction.
Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Podvorier restaurant. I got a couple of my people to look after her while we were gone.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold back then. Used to get ill all the time. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to visit her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable. They'll make sure Paimon can recover in peace.
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm sure you have things to do. Hopefully this takes a load off your mind. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Already? That was quick.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential. Even we're not in the loop. If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time. Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation. I have some other work to catch up on at Glupov anyway.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. Things I want to do, and things I ought to do. To start with, I should go ask Alosha if he knows of any way to help.
Sviet de la Lufka. Sorry, it's not sorry, dude, I mispronounced it immediately. Fucking hell. Sviet Leladovka. Kid, I think you're in the wrong country.
Strange feeling being watched. That kid.
What?
Is he tailing?
Are they the Adepti my parents have told me about? But I remember them telling that an Adeptus is something human. Sometimes human, sometimes an animal. But they don't seem to be both man and animal at the same time. Where are your parents? I think I can easily. That is a Fontanian.
Yeah.
Where are your parents, Chow Chow? Where are your fucking parents? Send you a meme? I'll take it later.
How strange. This sword seems to be vibrating of its own accord. It's It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue? But all it does is vibrate, even when I touch it. That place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary. Maybe I should try channeling the power of cryo?
What the hell did you send me? Use the power of cryo.
It worked! There really is something special about this sword.
Enhance? Oh, I see. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't really understand what just happened, but I'm pretty sure this sword just got a little more powerful. I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across another statue of the Seven. In the meantime, I better go find Alosha.
That is actually a really strong incentive. It gives you a reason to actually go ahead and wow. Wait, so how does it work? You just go to any statue of the Seven? I need to eat it.
This world is...
Keep up. Take a break. Yeah. How tiresome. Take a break.
Combine all 6 statues of the Seven and max it out later? Oh, so you can max it out on... okay, you can max it out on day 1. Alright.
How tiresome.
Where does it accept? Did I? I'll shut the fuck up now. Yikes, dude. Yikes. I wasn't even aware I was saying the number. Oh, I can climb the pipe.
Take a break.
Hello there. How can I help? Ah, sure thing. Give me a second. I'll go fetch them for you.
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences. Although Snezhnegrad doesn't deliberately delay or withhold relief, those first few days of waiting for help are always the hardest. It's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief? Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresnik Crystal from Stratomoros will start flowing into the market. When we resolve Stratomoros' energy issue, it's like we open the floodgates. A huge backlog of Crystal is now available to the townspeople. There's no way they can use it up at once. A lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through. Probably a good idea, since energy prices are only going to keep rising. But there will always be people who urgently need Mora. Exactly. At the current prices, selling Crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey boss, how much do I have left in my account?
1 second. Let me check. So, you're planning on buying the Crystal out of your own pocket?
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford. No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about. Besides, you're already providing the train.
Here's your Mora. See what you can find at the market. But I doubt there'll be much Crystal left.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look. Let's see. Huh?
Oh, Alosha, and...
Murderer.
Hello?
I didn't realize you two knew each other. Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is one of the big stars, so I've met her a few times. When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt than to keep looking for game.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? I thought things went pretty smoothly in Svietlolaidovka. So, what brings you here, Miss Odette? Looking for some new props?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svietlolaidovka. It bothered me so much I couldn't focus on my dancing. So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do. You too, I presume. I suppose that's why you're here. I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuja is all about. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And at some point, if things aren't making sense to me, I can't just keep going along with it.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'll just pretend to be one of that side of the Genshin community where they actually want Odette to freaking kill the Traveler off because, well, we technically killed her mother figure. She must be thinking of killing Traveler BDSM style. Hate me, Odette, hate me. You must hate me. I killed Rosalie.
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Rogue Cod are springing up to fill the gap.
Yes. Well, that's one option. But there are risks to consider with organizations like that. The Fatui does not encourage their activities.
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people accountable when they do. I've heard about a few cases like that.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady. If so, she'll be able to find out what Project Stuja is really about. Still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about that. There may be more to the story.
What's on your mind? I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a will, there's a way. I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. You made the right decision, so no hard feelings. So, what's your plan?
Oh, we were gonna buy some Cristal. I heard there's some on the market right now.
Funny. I had the same idea. In that case, let me pay. I can claim it back as mission expenses. The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt. Right. Choose mission budget under the expense category, but be sure to specify emergency rescue operation in the description. Otherwise, the normal reimbursement limit will apply. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Cristal during Project Stuja, extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure. That should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
You flatter me. It's only because I've been doing both my whole life.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
What's wrong? Who's Paimon?
Her travel buddy hasn't been feeling well. She caught a cold right after they got to Snezhnaya.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything you've been doing to help the people of Snezhnaya.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see how she's doing.
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietlo-Laidovka. Plus, I know a little bit about relieving cold symptoms.
All right then, let's go. I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished. A good sign, hopefully.
Crap nearby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, kind stranger. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate this. I don't like handling random quests. Thank you. Oh my god, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. What the heck, man? Oh, I avoided. Wow, wow. Someone is the same as me over there.
Hello. Sorry, but there's a sick person recovering in this room. Can I help you?
What happened?
Oh, please, excuse me. Are you the Traveler? Could I take a quick look at your Adventurer Handbook? Master Child said I should verify your identity. Ah, it's really you. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're under strict orders from Master Child to keep this room well guarded. At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye Restaurant's business. That would only seem all the more suspicious and draw unwanted attention to this room. Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in and around the restaurant, in plain clothes, of course. Rest assured, you're in safe hands.
I didn't expect such a high standard of protection.
Well, Master Child handpicked us for this special assignment. We're not about to let anything go wrong. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Please, head inside.
Traveler! Alosha, you're back! Oh, hey! Who's our new friend?
Hi, I'm Odette. The Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically a member yourself by this point. Paimon's definitely on the mend. We should be back to our usual travels in a few days' time. Seems like that doctor was right. It's just... Paimon's limbs are still feeling a little chilly.
I have just the thing.
Whoa! What's this? Is that a flame inside an ice cube? Wait, is this real ice? How's it not melting? And how does the fire keep on burning?
All keen observations. You're right. This is called core ignis. Whenever I've caught a cold in the past, I found I recover much more quickly if I place this by my bed. You're welcome to borrow it.
Awesome! Wow! It's so nice and warm! Oh, it's like magic. Your name was Odette, right? How did you two meet again?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. That's a relief. Any progress with your investigation yet? No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip. The Rokad, huh?
Don't say it. Once you complete the entire, you'll become Odette's manager, regulating a daily routine, business, diet, management, etc. What? Oh heck! Oh, just Signora's ashes, bruh.
Let me think. Members of the Rokad keep their true identities hidden, but I think there might be someone I can introduce you to. Leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyevsky Troop tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it goes.
Would anyone like a drink? I'm gonna head to the bar.
Paimon will have... maybe some hot milk? Yeah. Paimon's in the mood for something warm. Enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute. Paimon wants to know everything that's happened today. It'll be kinda like Tabletop Troop. No reason why listening to a story can't be an adventure.
Rest until the following day. Ah, that's a good checkpoint. Holy. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That's a good checkpoint. I'm sorry, what? Immediate change? I can do dailies there? I'm gonna want to do dailies there. Okay, I think I'm done. I did say there's gonna be a decently short stream, only like 2 hours instead of the usual. But yeah, I am done for the day. Gonna be doing some editing tonight. A lot of editing. I'm so bad. Like the moment I started working again, it's like holy, I am way behind schedule. And it's not even like days kind of behind schedule. It's years worth of ideas. Need to go. I'm gonna have to do this moderately now. Shit, son. Oh my god. Alright. Let me just pack a few things up first over here. It's actually quite a mess in this room. My workstation. Need to set it up. Okay, there we go. That should be it. Okay, let's see if I'm gonna stream tonight, if I still have time, but probably not. Let's see how it goes. There's still quite a lot of like content to go through. Doing this little progress for today is like, I mean, better than nothing. All right, GG's. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. I'll try to find time. Bye bye.